Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone at Rubal, and Shalom to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect destined to be saved. I'm the Brother Caliph from the GMS UK London Forecasters Camp, back with another lesson to help edify those of which I spoke of. I always like to start by saying that we are the real Hebrew Israelites. The real Israelites, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians and West Africans predominantly, but you will find Israelites that do look like the other nations, because we as a people have been scattered among all the nations throughout our various captivities. But if your seed line by your forefathers goes back to the man in the Bible that was named Israel, then you too are an Israelite, no matter what you may look like, because Numbers chapter 1 and the 18th verse states that your nationality is determined by the lineage of your forefathers. So this is a re-up or redo of a video that I done earlier on, based on the book Without Sanctuary, which is where this photograph is taken from. Now, this book Without Sanctuary basically depicts a lot of the lynchings that took place in the Americas from the early 1900s while Jake was in hardcore slavery under the Edomites. Who are the Edomites? For those of you who don't know, the so-called Edomites. So the Edomites are you so-called white people on the face of the earth predominantly today. Your nationality is of Esau, Edom. So you're the Edomites, which is who these people are in this photograph here. This book, Without Sanctuary, is very good because it depicts a lot of the lynchings that took place and the attitude towards it that the Edomites had. I mean, these were seen as days out for their children. You know, family gatherings, they'd all congregate and watch a Jake being lynched. Quite grisly stuff. But that's the spirit of the Edomite, because his anger did tear perpetually, and he did cast off all pity when it came to dealing with his brother Jacob, because Jacob and Esau were brothers. But Jacob lost his birthright. So not so like a slip of the tongue. Esau lost his birthright to his brother Jacob. And as a result of it, Esau has always had a perpetual hatred towards Jacob ever since then, and he's been seeking to try and get his birthright back. Now, Esau is currently in rulership because, pertaining to Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein, who is he? This is Esau's time to rule. And in Esau's rulership, he's done great atrocities to Jacob, which he's going to have to pay for, and he's not yet paid for, but he will pay for. Now, in the video I done earlier, I was basically outlining a lot of these, or highlighting a lot of these photographs, and bringing out scriptures to back up the point that Esau has got to pay for his crimes against his brother Jacob. But the video got a strike on it, so I have to redo it. So I'm only going to show this photograph here. I'm not going to show anything else. But I'm going to bring out the same precepts that I brought out to show that Esau has to pay for his crimes. So let's start this off with, let me see what precept I want here. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So Jacob, the Israelites, are going to rule over their oppressors. All these people here, they're going to be servants in the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be the kingdom of Israel, which is going to be led by Yahweh Shai when he comes back to establish his rulership on the earth. All these people are going to be servants and handmaids. Esau's going to lose his power. Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Because that's what the Edomites done to us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dash thy little ones against the stones. That's the future judgment that's awaiting you people. As you can see, you got a little one there at the event. See, they took their children to these lynchings, and it was as nothing to them. So happy shall we be who's going to reward them as they rewarded us. Read that again. Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So America is a greatly defiled land. It's been defiled because the blood of the saints has been shed there en masse, and Esau hasn't paid for it. So in order for that land to be cleansed, the blood of him that shed it has to be shed. Hence why America is going to be burned utterly with fire and destroyed. That's why such great judgment is awaiting America. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. And the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So we can rejoice because the punishment of our captivity is almost accomplished. We're not going to be carried away into captivity after this go round. This is our final captivity. After this is the kingdom of heaven for the Israelites. But Esau's iniquity is going to be discovered, and he's going to go into captivity. That's Revelation 13 and 10, which I'll get in a minute. But he's going to have to pay for all of the wrongdoing he's done on the face of the earth. Isaiah 49 and 22. Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon thy shoulders, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. And they shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust off thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. So that's what we're patiently waiting for. We're waiting for Yahweh to bring judgment upon these nations that have served us so cruelly. And that's what's going to happen. These people are going to bow down their faces to us and lick the dust off our feet, because they're going to be made to serve us for 1,000 years. And then ultimately they're going to be destroyed. Revelation 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. So that's what America's going to get, double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. So strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. When Yahweh brings this judgment pertaining to Isaiah 66 and 15, it's going to be a great judgment, and America's not going to recover from it. She's going to be destroyed and utterly burnt with fire, because great is the judgment that's pronounced against her. And this is biblical prophecy we're talking about, so it has to come to pass. Deuteronomy 21 and 22. I'm just going through all the precepts that I had on deck for the previous video that I did. I can't show the images, unfortunately, because the video got a strike, so all I can show is this small tame part here of the Edomites gathered at a lynching. But it says, and if a man have committed a sin worthy of death, and he be put to death, and thou hang him on a tree, his body shall not remain all night upon the tree, but thou shalt in any wise bury him that day. For he that hang is accursed of the Most High, that thy land be not defiled, wherein Yahweh thy power giveth thee for an inheritance. Now these Edomites didn't do that. They leave the bodies up on the tray. Sorry, not on the tray. On the tree, not tray. They leave the bodies up there on the tree for God only knows how long. For them to be pecked by crows and all this other stuff. And they just leave them up there as decorations on the tree. Well, that also caused the land to be defiled. And that's why America's got such great judgment pronounced against it, because that land is polluted with the blood of the saints. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Let me read that again. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So these Edomites led our people into captivity, so they're going to go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And that was Esau's blessing, to live by the sword. So he's going to be destroyed by the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And the ultimate sword that's going to be his destruction is those ICBMs, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, which is part of the army of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Those Edomites are going to be destroyed by their own sword that they were given. Isaiah 14 and 1 again. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So we're going to rule over these people. These people who once oppressed us, we're going to have rulership and dominion over them. Tables will be turned. This is roughly paraphrase this one. I can't remember where it is, but I'm just going to roughly paraphrase it. It says, prepare slaughter for his children. for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not possess the land. No, it says, prepare slaughter for his children. Actually, let me find it. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Read that again. Isaiah 14 and 21. Again. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Prepare slaughter for his children. Jeremiah 49 and 14. I have heard a rumour from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together, and come against her, rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, in the pride of thine heart, O that thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, who holdest the height of the hill. Though thou should make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. So Edom's going to be a desolation. The Most High is going to destroy Edom. Pertaining to Obadiah 1 and 18, Edom's going to be utterly destroyed off the face of the earth after they served their 1,000 years of slavery. But that's the Most High's plan, to destroy Esau, Edom. They're not going to get away. They haven't paid for what their crimes yet, but they will pay. Amos 1 and 11. Let me start from Amos 1 and 9. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. Yeah, that's right. Esau didn't remember the brotherly covenant. He forgot that Jacob, the nation of Israel, were their brothers. They treated us like an enemy, and it was their intention to destroy us off the face of the earth. But thankfully, due to the grace of Yahweh Shai, it's not possible for them to do that. If it were, they would have done that. Verse 10, but I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the places thereof. Verse 11, thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Read that again, verse 11. Amos 1 and 11. For thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So yeah, that's why Esau has to pay for their crimes. And that's the future judgment that awaits you so-called Edomites. Looking all happy and proud there, but that pride is going to be wiped off your faces when you realise that you have to pay for what you've done. You haven't escaped. It hasn't gone into the been swept under the rug of history, never to be visited again. the Most High requireth that which is past. And there's a long laundry list of crimes that Esau has committed against the children of Israel, and they're all going to be brought to remembrance. So with that, I'm going to wrap this one up, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of great millstone that rule well. Shalom to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect destined to be saved. And Lord willing, this video was edifying. Unfortunately, I couldn't show the images because I'm getting strikes on my channel for showing graphic content, so I can only show just this snippet, but hopefully the precepts are edifying and they let you know what future awaits the nation of Edom and why. So with that, shalom.